I also really like that quest, by the way. When you, like, the one, like, where it's art at the end, when you have John. And he, like, goes to her house and sees all her creepy taxidermies. And they are creepy, and I say that as someone with taxidermy in my living room.
Hold up.
So. It's my horsey.
Nice boy. Stay here.
Oh, should probably save, shouldn't I? Because I could use the money from that deer, not gonna lie. So there's a helmet in here. And if you look, see how you can't get down there? On account of it being blocked off and shit? Well, there's a way to get around that. If you go to this little plunger and use it, it goes kablammy. And then there's a hole. Let me get my, I don't know why. Where's my lantern? Huh. Can't see what I'm doing. Let me go get my lantern off my horse. Maybe I have to get it off the horse is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I had to get it off my horse. I don't know why. It should have been in the satchel. Maybe it's a bug. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see. And there's like a little room back here. And in this room, you can get a knife, the wide blade knife, and this miner's hat. If you're gonna rob a train without getting a bounty, the hat's not a necessity, but it helps, and you'll see why. See, because notice, when you have the hat on, you don't need your lantern to see around you. Keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go visit the trapper and drop this deer off.
Yeah.
Then we'll head to Valentine to get some express revolver ammo. That's cool. Also, that guy shouting,
New
"Damn,
patron.
flies," was really
Welcome.
funny.
Oh, wait. You're that fellow who had to fight with Tommy outside of Smithfields?
Yep.
People are still talking about that fight.
I ain't.
Fair enough. Neither's Tommy. Anyway, how can I help you today?
Oof. I need all the upgraded equipment. But I also really need revolver cartridges. I forgot that you needed express ones. Okay, and I think I have just enough money left over to buy the gun belt. Sweet. Can't upgrade my cattleman revolver yet, but at least I have the stuff to make explosive revolver rounds now.
Let me see. Thanks for your assistance. Look out!
It just like ran into that guy. Girl.
Yep, yep.
There we go, revolver. I guess I might as well go ahead and craft all this while I'm here. And make sure you have all the guns you want, because you won't be getting off the train once you get to Ansburg. So I need to make sure I bring that. And I'll bring my shotgun too. Why not? But you always get a metric fuck ton of money from doing these.
The train is on its way. Welcome, welcome.
So we're gonna go to Ansburg.
Enjoy your trip.
Cool. Got my miner's hat, got my guns. Probably should eat something. Have a drink of water. Okay. So now we wait for the train to start going again. But first, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now, and I think it's high time that I took a short break before we get into this heist. So I'm going to go and make myself some more tea, and I'll see you in a second. If I can find that dang... Alright, as you can plainly see, I am back now with my tea and a little bowl of blackberries for my snacking needs. And so we are good to go. We are ready to rob this train. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. Okay. Let's get back into it. So, basically what you're gonna do... Oh, let me find a spot where I can sit. Which train car am I in? Okay. Actually, let me spend a little bit of time explaining first. So, you see that right there? That is what we're after. There are 2 safes like that on each passenger train. They don't happen on cargo trains, just passenger trains. But basically, there's always cash in those safes. So what we're gonna do is take a seat on the train and wait until we get to a certain spot on the map, which is right about here at Dover Hill. And then we'll go ahead and I think probably get on the roof of the train and do what happens next. So until then, we're just gonna sit here and chill. I'm gonna eat my blackberries. My dog's gonna come say hi to me. And we're just gonna sit here and chill for a while. It's gonna take a little bit. The hardest part of this, well, one of the more interesting facets is we're just gonna sit here. And honestly, I really like the trains in this game. Like, I honestly, like, sometimes what I'll do is I'll just, like, sit on the train and just ride around the train for, like, hours on end. And just chill. It's very relaxing when you're not planning on robbing everyone. It's about like watching paint dry. The moonlight does some really cool things to the rocks, though. Can't really see it much. My screen's too dark at the moment. I can see my blackberries, though, and they're pretty good. I forgot the legendary moose was up here. Okay. We're getting close. So I'm gonna assume the position. My dog is screeching. And get ready to climb on. Quit screeching! Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and climb on top of the train. And for some reason, I have trouble finagling through this. Sometimes. Maybe we can climb on back here. Without jumping off the train. I don't know why. There we go. And make our way to the front. And we'll have to squat going through these tunnels. But the next waypoint that we're looking for is right here. There's a little gully right here. And that's the next thing we're looking for. But we need to get towards the front of the train. Spin down. Oh, and you need to have your bandana on. That's critical. So, bandana, miner's hat, explosive ammo. Then what you want to do is drive the train. And without slowing down, you just want to keep going. Just drive that train.
Go to hell!
Everyone behind you's going to get mad. Don't panic. They can't shoot you. They just kind of stand there and get angry.
Never should have tested me!
They might start shooting. But I doubt they'll hit you. Look at me in the driver's seat. Look how cute I am. So there's this tunnel. This big long tunnel that goes under this mountain. And that's where we're headed. So if you're in this tunnel and you go to a certain spot, when you rob the train, you won't get wanted. Because the game will try to spawn the law like on top of the mountain and you're not there and they can't find you. So it pretty much just works out in your favor. But you have to make sure that the whole train is inside the tunnel first. If you can't remember, I'm gonna post this on YouTube. So I guess feel free just to go back to YouTube if you ever need to use this as a reference. I'll take a highlight from this portion of the video and we'll make it work. Okay, so this, where this road is right here.
God damn it!
I need to back up some. I think I went too far forward. And I think... maybe inch just a little bit further forward. You kind of have to position it just right. The link to my YouTube is on my Twitch profile if you're curious. I also have Twitter and Instagram. Okay. So don't worry. You have your thing on. It's not a big deal. What you need to do now is get out of the driver's seat, get your gun, because now you're going to have to kill the guards.
Happy now, you son of a bitch!
And it's a lot easier if you have that miner's helmet on, because you can actually see what the hell you're doing. So I think there's one guy left.
We got a pine box for you, boy.
Or you want to bet? Oh, he's behind me. Where'd he go? He's on this
I
side.
ain't gonna miss.
Gotcha. He's still not dead. Now he's dead. Okay, there's a couple more guys. So let's go ahead and get back on the train. Sweet. You can see why this farm's dishonor. Which is why I don't normally rob trains this way. Okay, I think that's all the guards. I'll loot them later. So now what we're gonna do is loot the passengers. Now, it's important, remember to leave your bandana on your face, because that's what's keeping you from getting a bounty right now. If you forget your bandana, you'll get a bounty. It'll be a bad time.
Hand
But
over
now,
all
you
your
can rob
money
to your
now.
leisure.
Okay, it's yours.
So first you rob them while they're alive, then you shoot them, and loot the corpses, and you can get even more loot.
Okay, give me everything you got.
Since
Quick.
you are so insistent.
Okay. It's really brutal, and the music and stuff, and just like the dead bodies is really sad, especially since they're like ladies and stuff, but it's fine.
Please, no.
Okay, give me everything you got.
Here,
Quick.
take this. And just please.
And the
don't
miner's
hurt
helmet
me.
also makes it really easy to see in here too. Like, cause if you don't have this miner's helmet on, it's like dead black in here. And then you have to put your lantern away to rob them. And so you're just like robbing people in the pitch black and it sucks. So, miner's helmet, it's helpful. Got like $10 off of that lady, that's pretty good.
Come on.
I
will
implore
kill
you.
Right
Don't.
here.
Okay, damn it. Here, this is all I have.
Give me your money. Ain't worth dying
Help
over.
me.
I have this. Just take it.
Watch your girlfriend die, lady. Okay, I definitely said girlfriend and lady, even though that one dude is clearly a dude. I think I only looted the one. Well, maybe I did loot him. It was her I didn't loot. That's what it was. But so you get double loot if you kill them. And so our wanted level has definitely gone away.
Now, I'm gonna need everything you got on.
Okay, stop it. You can have the money.
All your money now. You walk
Alright,
away.
this is all I got.
See, look how much my honor has already dropped. Like, if you're gonna farm dishonor, this is the way.
Don't you lay a damn
All your
finger
money
on me.
now. Don't make me ask
Look,
twice.
take this. I've got nothing else.
Down.
Can't be real.
If you had nothing else, I wouldn't have gotten more loot off of you.
Somebody help me, please.
Hurry up, or I swear.
Alright, it's yours.
Man, this is so brutal. I love it. Okay. What's over here? The wall. Okay. Hair pomade. Moonshine. So now you just basically go through and loot the train at will. There's nobody to get in your way. Everyone's dead. And I'll loot the guards later. We haven't gotten to the real loot yet, but I'm a person who likes to basically, like, loot everything. And I like to take everything and not leave anything behind. Plus there's, you know, several provisions here. Let's see. Got the pistol cartridges. I think those were beans. I have plenty of beans. There's stuff in these sometimes. Now seems like a good time for some alcohol. I could go for a fine brandy. After killing folk. Okay. I think, oh yeah, there's a trunk that I missed. Okay, I got everything out of there. Okay, so after you've robbed the passengers and taken everything from the back of the train, the next thing you're gonna do is head up to the front. Remember where I showed you where those safes were towards the front of the train in front of the passenger cars? That's what you need the explosive revolver rounds for. If you don't have those, any explosive round will do, or you can use dynamite. But what you want to do is get your explosive ammo loaded. Stand back. Aim at the door. And a couple of shots takes it right off. And it's a lot safer than dynamite. And then you're free to take the cash. Then you can loot the rest of what's in here. So it just looks like some cartridges. And see, the wanted level is dark red, which means I haven't been identified, so I don't have a bounty yet. And because the game is trying to spawn them on top of the mountain, I'm free to do whatever the hell I want to underneath the mountain. Including stealing gun oil and canned goods. And assorted alcohols and things. Okay, I don't think there's anything on this side. We'll leave the snake oil. Nah, we'll take the snake oil. Because I could use some more Deadeye. Oh, I should probably loot these guys, shouldn't I? And while I'm here, might as well. That guy's on the outside, I'll get him later. The ones that are outside the train I'll get later. I don't want to have to come back onto the train though after I finish looting it. So just like before, there's cabinets and there's another safe in here too, over there. You can't see it because of the hat on my head, but... Okay. We have 2 explosive rounds left.
Not again.
Oh, out of explosives. I guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way with dynamite. Oh. Well, I guess it thinks the safe is open, but it's just a glitch. See, that's what I thought, because I thought that 2 rounds would take care of it. And dispose of some of these cigarettes. It's kind of funny that the cigarettes are in the food drawer. It's clearly not food. Okay. What else we got? Nothing there. Check this cabinet. Dispose of all the chewing tobacco that I have in my possession. Oh, I think that's tonics, technically. I don't ever use chewing tobacco. Could I use a health cure? I don't need a health cure. And there's always a crate over here. Hair tonic? Well, don't mind if I do. We're gonna have a gnarly mustache by the time today's over. Okay. I think the rest of these guys are all on the outside, so let me loot them. And then what you do is you just run out of the tunnel. And you can see still no bounty. Actually, I find that when I'm riding around at night, it's easier if I don't have the light hat on, or like a lantern or anything, because then you can't see as well like the landscape around you. It's kind of funny. The game has like a mechanic where if you have like an artificial source of light with you, you can't see like as far at night or as it is in as much detail. But if you put your lantern away and your hat, you know, you're not wearing the miner hat or some other source of artificial light, then it's kind of like your eyes adjust to the darkness and you can actually see a lot better. So we have a wanted level, but it's still dark red, so don't let it worry you. Just keep running. Just keep running. It's not going to cause any problems. And then run straight out of the tunnel. And you should be fine. And we're out. And that wanted level should go away soon. It's daytime now. That's nice. And this is like that little hollow where the grizzly bear is. And our wanted level's gone. And we successfully came away with that with a lot of loot. A lot of cash, a lot of loot. It's good. So, the only problem is that our horse is really far away. And sometimes there's a mechanic in the game where you can get someone with a wagon to give you a ride. We might try that. It doesn't always work though because someone doesn't always come along. And then even if they do come along, there's no guarantee that they'll agree to give you a ride. I can probably take this off now. I don't need that. Especially with my stupid, ridiculous hat. But we'll see. Oh, also, real quick while we're over here, I'll show you in a minute, but